Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you had a great day. Today we have an all-new video that just got launched by Chevrolet showcasing this new Corvette ZR1. I know you guys love these style videos and hearing about more information with new cars coming out. I'm excited to bring you the latest on this new Corvette ZR1 today. This morning, Chevrolet just dropped this new video giving us a full first look at the audio, the soundtrack of the new Corvette ZR1. Plus, we have a full look towards the rear end. It's pretty cool. Anyways, let's play the video, and also I want to break down different frames within it because there's a lot that we can pull from. I also think there's a significant amount of Easter eggs thrown into this short clip, and I'm curious what all you have to say. I love generating discussion, so please let us know your thoughts down below. Let's hit play. Okay guys, well there you have it. It's still another very short video, but it gives us more of a look at what's to come. First off, I want to highlight how we still have that metallic, metalish Easter egg thrown out the whole video. It's almost a theme, right? You have this futuristic, elegant soundtrack, but then you have all these metallic noises, almost like a powder at the end, to try to create a theme. I'm not sure what it's relating to, but first off, I do want to ask you guys, why do you think they chose to go down this route with all these different metal shavings all over the video around where the ZR1 is doing a flyby from, or when the logos come up and disappear? It's a very unique choice, a very unique design choice, and having met many of these designers who even work on these new cars coming on, I've met Corvette designers and more, and they're fantastic people. They're so fun to talk to because they love putting meaning behind everything they do. When it comes to creating a trailer, a teaser for a brand new supercar or sports car, in general, a halo car coming out for a brand, obviously everything there has to have intent behind it, and someone has to really pitch these ideas in the boardroom meeting, and everyone needs to come together and agree on. I'm curious why they chose to go down this route. I'm going to talk more on this towards the end of the video, but first off, please think about that. Why do you think the theme is what it is? Anyways, the sound. We need to talk about the sound of this new ZR1. Yeah, it's becoming apparent to me it doesn't sound anything like the Z06. The Z06 is incredible because it sounds very pure. It sounds like a 458 almost, but uniquely American. It's got a unique spin on it. When you listen to the soundtrack of the ZR1, it's not as, I would say, distinguished with a specific audio range, meaning the V8 from the Z06, it sounds like a V8 flat plane crank all the way from down low to the red line, right? When you listen to the V8 in the ZR1, assuming it is a V8, I think it's a V8, I think we all think it's a V8, it has more of the tendencies that turbocharged cars have, where you hear more of an induction noise, more of an intake. If it was supercharged, you would hear probably a whine. Just look online. There's been recent videos coming out of the Mustang GTD driving on the Nürburgring. It looks really cool out there. I bring this up because if you watch those videos, you'll hear a very loud supercharger whine. You don't get that with a turbocharged vehicle, and I don't hear any whine here. If you even go to a video that shows the Corvette ZR1 for the C7, front engine generation, it has a distinguished supercharger whine. This doesn't have it. It reminds me a lot of my 750 actually, because when you're getting on power, you can hear all these different airflow noises that are inherently common with turbocharged vehicles. I'm gonna play a few clips right here, just to give you an idea, because listen to a Z06 revving and listen to how pure it is with the soundtrack and the firing order left and right. then listen to the soundtrack of the ZR1. It's got more elements infused within it. Well, what do you think, right? That's gotta be turbocharged. I can't wait. They even keep throwing in the tagline, "The unthinkable is coming," or "Unthinkable speed is coming this summer." If you break down that quote, well, what could it be? Obviously, we're expecting faster lap times because the C7 ZR1 was the fastest Corvette you could buy for the racetrack, minus if you somehow bought a race car, an actual GTLM or IMSA car. Anyways, this new car, being the most powerful, it's got to at least be faster than the Z06 on the racetrack. The previous C7 ZR1 had 755 horsepower. You know, you can't have a succeeding version of a car with the same model name have less power than the one years ago. How many years ago was the C7 ZR1? I think it was 2019, was it? Now we're in 2024, so 5 years ago or so. I believe this new ZR1 will probably hit the streets around 2025, so 6 years ago. It's been quite a long time, hasn't it? I would assume they're at least trying to target for maybe 800 horsepower. That would be incredible. It definitely would be unthinkable for a Corvette, a stock Corvette from the factory. Moving on from that, I do want to throw out this idea. Do you think they will make a variant like the top speed one of the C7 ZR1? There are two packages you can get. The ZTK track package and then the standard one. The standard one had a low profile spoiler. It was meant to give you stability, but also give you the best top speed for the vehicle. When you put on the ZTK track package and all the enhanced aero, you are inherently getting a slower car for the quarter mile, half mile, or just for a long top speed test. It's because the more drag you have, and especially more downforce you have, the more difficult it gets to achieve a top speed. The top speed of the C7 ZR1 was 212 miles per hour, which is quite a lot. That's quite a lot, guys. That's faster than a lot of the supercars coming out. The Arturas, even the Huracans, they don't go 212 miles per hour. There's a lot of unique things you need to have all perfectly aligned to get to 212 miles per hour. Obviously, the right conditions on where you can make that top speed run. But you need to have a proper gear ratio created to achieve a top speed like that. And then again, the aero needs to be in your favor. There's nothing wrong with cars that can't go 212 miles per hour. Some are trying to create more of a aerodynamic balance for the track to give you more cornering speed. A lot of cars are like that. The GT500 carbon fiber track pack had a lot of downforce from its Mustang GT4 race car derived rear wing. And putting that on the vehicle with the front end downforce as well, they decided to limit the top speed to 180 miles per hour, which was a unique choice. Can the dual clutch, the 8-speed dual clutch transmission in the C8 Z06, is it geared high enough to go to 212 plus miles per hour? Let me know. I don't know the answer to that one. So please let me know if you have any ideas in the comment section down below. For the next segment of this video, I want to pause it right now. Right here you can see almost a full shot of the rear fascia for the C8 Corvette ZR1. And honestly, it looks familiar, doesn't it? But that wing is even larger than the one on the Z06. Talking more about top speed, I don't think it can go 212 miles per hour with a wing that big. Can it? I don't ever see any top speed cars with wings like that. Could this be the track package again, the ZTK performance package, and then there'll be a standard one with less aero, less drag? I mean, it could work perfectly, and Chevrolet has been a company that follows a very, I would say, reoccurring pattern with all their cars. They keep making the Z71s, the ZR1s, the ZL1s, right? These are models and brand names that have been in existence for a long time, and they've followed suit with even package designations, such as a Z07 package was also found on the C7 Z06 alongside the C8 Z06, right? It would make a lot of sense if they brought back the ZTK package. Unfortunately, we can't tell anything else other than it has the quad exhaust pipes that are found on the C8 Z06. I really do love that design, and it's very differentiated from the standard Stingrays and even the E-Ray, where the exhaust pipes are housed on each corner. Still, you know, dual pipe on either side, quad, 4 pipes, but those are pushed towards the corners of the vehicle, and these are pushed directly in the middle. I want to make one more comment on the exhaust note. It just sounds, I would say, a bit more muffled than the Z06. We actually see vehicles sound muffled quite often when they do get turbocharged setup. Just look at the GT3 RS for the 991.2 generation and the GT2 RS. One is naturally aspirated, one is turbocharged with the flat 6, and well, what do you find with the GT2 RS? It sounds more muffled than the GT3 RS. The 3 RS sounds more pure and rich. The GT2 RS sounds really good and raspy, but it has a different soundtrack going on. I'm seeing this trend with the new ZR1. It's interesting, they've even chose to go down the route of silver badges and logos. I'm very curious, what do you have to say? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I can't wait, stay tuned for our launch coverage of the ZR1. I can't wait to get behind the wheel and share with you guys how it performs on the street and on the racetrack, so stay tuned for that. And I'm definitely gonna be trying to get one, so stay tuned for the ordering process for the Corvette ZR1. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really does help me out. And subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. While you do that, hit the notification bell so you're up to date with all the new videos coming out. I said that very fast. I'll see you in the next video.